Hello everybody, welcome back to Moneyball. Right, so yes, our number one goalkeeper is injured for 7 to 10 months. So, I mean, we've had a lot of problems with goalkeepers in this save so far, and this just part of the course, isn't it? It's just unreal. Finally get a goalkeeper that does all right, and he's gone. So, we're going to be a bit of trouble, I think, trying to find a replacement, and it's forced us to act with the goalkeeper now. So I'll go through some of the players that I brought in. So you're joining me just at the end of February, or just the end of January, start of February. I can't remember actually when I said I was going to come back for games, so I just thought I'd show you some activity. Because we made quite a few transfers, like more than I expected to anyway. So I thought I'd just bring you back now so we can go through the transfers and then play a couple of games so you can stay up to date. Because we're actually doing all right results-wise, but that might change because of things like this. So because of that injury to the goalkeeper, we brought in Augustin Rossi, who comes from Leeds United. So we've taken Leeds' other goalkeeper off them now as well. He scored pretty good in the stats that we looked at, and so did Porto's backup goalkeeper. They were the only two goalkeepers that actually looked pretty good at all. And I just thought, spending $3 million to not have to use Joe Lumley and him be the only goalkeeper, don't forget, because if we could just use Joe Lumley, that wouldn't be the absolute worst thing, but he's the only goalkeeper. So if we want Joe Lumley, that's it. Like, we'd have nobody else. So Rossi, $3 million for a goalkeeper we might only use for maybe one season is a little bit of money, but it's worth it to make sure we stay in the league, right? I think that $3 million is definitely a calculated risk worth taking. So he comes in, 29 years old, looks pretty good, scored a decent across the board on the stats. And yeah, in you come. Gabriel Vidovic. Now, he scored quite highly on a couple of our stats, didn't he? In a couple of different positions. So he comes in. I don't know where he's going to play. It's quite evident now to me he's not going to be quick. So I thought I brought him in really as like a striker, a wide player, but he might have to play central field or something. Not sure. Could be a utility player that we probably shouldn't have spent as much money on as we did. I think it was a bit of panic stations. I mean, we brought him to be a striker with his finishing, but he's not had a chance to play up front yet, but we'll see. Last but not least, Wisdom Ami. Now, Wisdom Ami scored extremely hard in his defending across the boards in all the defensive stats that we looked at. I think we looked at him a little bit last episode, and he comes in and just, a lot of pros from the old coaches here, they quite like him. He's currently operating at a championship level, so not the best, but his potential is good according to them. Ability is okay. And he played one game at right back for us amid a game-saving challenge in the sense that it stopped them scoring a goal to make us lose. We managed to draw, so good start from him in the one game off camera. One thing to note is the amount of players you can see here that are our players out on loan. Now, we're going to sell all of these next summer if we can and just add all the money back to the football club, because really, our bank balance should be about an extra 30 million better off, and it's not because they're all out on loan, because I couldn't get any money for them. This has been the worst save I think I've ever done in Football Manager history in terms of being able to sell players. I just don't understand, but it is the way it is at the moment. Rice got his last 12-minute offer rejected. Now, there's a decision to be made here. I'm going to try him one more time in the summer, offer a new contract on a load of money, because look what he's doing here. 15 goals and 15 starts. Come on, he's going to be world class. It's just so frustrating. I mean, his contract's until when? When's his contract? 2029. So we've got him for 4 more years. Oh, we've got to get him a work permit. That's devastating. I'm devastated about that. He's going to be brilliant. And we can't use him. Still devastated. But he's done okay out there, which is good. I'll almost definitely try to offer a new contract. We don't get it, but we get like 35 million for him from somebody. I mean, do we just take it and go for a player that we can get a work permit for? Well, hopefully the Norwegian manager decides to stop, picking his favourites over him and give him some games, get his points up. Results have looked like this. Good off camera, as you can see here. Nice little run of form, which has put us 13th in the table. And, we're currently, We're 10 points off 7th and 11 points off the relegation zone. So we're actually closer to European places than our relegation zone at the moment, which is quite impressive for us. And a huge step forward, I'd have to say. So I'm quite pleased with how things are looking. At the moment, we have got that dreadful run of form that I fully expect us to plummet. And it's not just me, building us up a little bit or trying to cushion the blow for when it happens. It really is genuinely going to happen, isn't it? You can see the Chelsea onwards is going to be a bad end to the season. So we need to make sure we keep getting points here. February is essential, because if we can stay 15 points, 11 points clear, if we stay like 15 points clear in this period here, we'll be fine. But if it's like 10, I'm telling you, it's going to be a tough one. And then the temptation will come in to start changing the tactic, and I don't really want to do that. I know some people have said that in comments like recently in recent videos, but it's like, I was so annoyed about the first season, but I just think the tactic wasn't right for the team. I don't want to start tweaking it too much. I almost wanted to have just one tactic, if we can get there, just one tactic, and recruit into it with our Moneyball strategy. Right? That's sort of what I wanted to do. There'll be other series that we'll do on the channel in the future. We'll do like a journeyman save, something like that, where we'll change tactics every club we go to. That's where we can be creative with the tactics. But I think for this one, I want to sort of have a one major way of playing and just recruit into that if we can. But yeah, so Simic and Araujo have been very good off the bench and starting. They've started to score goals. Cruz scored 3 goals in his appearances. I'm glad we kept him. I think I might sell him at the end of the season, but he's actually quite a good player. And Sangari's now back from his injury, so he goes back in. But it's nice to see that we can just bring in Maxime for a game or two, and he plays well, and we can still compete and win games. Right, you're back up to date. That is everything. Right back is all okay. Decision to make here. Ami is definitely going to play, but our right back is back from his injury. So I guess he goes in. Is it time for Marvin to come out the side? He's 29. Maldonado has surprised me. Like, I'm not sure I'm going to like him very much when we look at his stats, but his attributes. But his stats have been very good. His win percentage is very good. So I'm probably going to go with that for now and see how that goes and just take the risk now while we are so far ahead in the league table. Oh, by the way, I am sorry to all of you that have been watching this and you see my bloody head here is just the camera just blocking all the what do you call it, the league table here. So what we're going to do is with this, and hopefully if that's worked correctly and looks like it has on my screen, you can now see it as it should be. So congratulations to Jack. Round of applause for me, please, because it only took me, about a year's worth of creating content to make sure I had my scene set up correctly in OBS. So I'm back. Absolute expert. Full-time content creator now. Okay then, so today's episode, we're going to play Sheffield United at home, and we're going to miss this Norwich game. We're going to play then Tottenham away. So I think in today's episode, I'd like to get our new signing up front. So Vidovic, who's on the left wing right now. Let's get Palacios back in there because he played all right. Left wing. Yeah, I'm going to try and get Vidovic up front at some point in this episode. Simic and Araujo are doing all right this second. They're both been scoring and doing okay. Not always the same one, so it's pretty hard to drop either of these two at this stage, but we'll see how things go at today's game. So this is going to be the team. Let's see how we get on. Come on, boys. Like a wonder run and get into the European places. Maybe. So like the game, Araujo gets it, plays it through to the left-hand side. Yeah, he does. Christensen gets it, goes on the left-hand side. He's going to cross it. It's back to Rodriguez to Palacios. This seems a little bit... Sorry, 1 second. A little bit fast. Let's bring it down. Christensen, far post. Simic. Might be offside. Could be offside here. Oh, it's 1-0. Come on, Barnsley. Right. I was a bit concerned because he was right on the inside of that defender. I'm pretty sure as the ball comes in, he stays on the inside. Oh, no, he goes back on the outside. Oh, no. Okay, I was right. And... Oh, okay. Hang on. I was a bit concerned because I was sort of looking as he was about to cross it at these two on the far side because you've got one striker here and this one here. And I thought one of them might have gone offside. You see what I mean? Like he's sort of behind the player. Where's it played there? Oh, so that it doesn't look great, does it, at first look? But he must have been just onside somehow. Simic with the header, 1-0. Throw in Manea, who's got a long throw tray. I don't think he's going to use it though. Nope, plays it to our right winger, to Sangari, whips it in. Simic, wow, what a finish that is. Why is it going to VAR? Like, surely that one was just fine. It's got to be a goal. 2-0. Move on. Give the goal. Thank you very much. Good lad, Simic. Great finish again. Rocco Simic did all right, isn't he? He's going to end up with about 20 goals this season. That's a great run. It wasn't even close to being offside. Great finish, 2-0. Aldonado's plays into Rodriguez, plays across to Sangari, to Henrique Araujo, who goes all the way through. Is he going to shoot? Nope. Disgraceful tackle, right winger, shoots, keeper saves, and it's cleared. Corner for Sheffield United, whipped in, far post, headed away. Simic is going to get to it, he does. All the way, Simic, surely not. Simic, Palacios plays it back. Doesn't fancy it, Simic all the way. Christensen on the left-hand side. What's his match rating? 7.1, that's pretty good for left back. Araujo, and it's... What is this highlight? Manea, Sangari, Rodriguez, dribbles through, shoots. Oh, it was close. The last highlight before halftime, you'd expect... Sheffield United have it, so they're going to play it down the right-hand side to Brewster. We're going to get pressure on. Brewster scores a lot of goals every year for them. And Rossi, our new goalkeeper, is going to collect it, plays it back to Maldonado. I'm quite impressed with Maldonado. I thought he was going to be terrible after we signed him, but because of his traits mainly, I don't like centre-backs to have the traits that he's got, but he's been really good. Like, stats-wise, he's been fantastic. That's what this save's all about. Araujo gets it, plays it back to Sangare, cleared, and that's going to be the end of that. Or is it? Get out, Brewster, get out. Some of the highlights straight away, Maldonado to Rossi. Oh, hang on a second. Did he just do like a Cruyff flick thing? What? So the centre-back, I don't know what to call this. Hang on, let's write down. What is this? Let's watch this. Watch him closely. I mean, There's playing out from the back, Rossi. There's that. I mean, we don't want to be seeing any of that around here, mate. I don't know what you've been doing at Leeds and Championship, but this is Premier League here. Come on, no silly business. Jordan Pickford's, yeah, see, he knows what to do. Just pass it across. That's when it's, yes, Maldonado. Christensen gets it. It's going to be a goal, surely, for Barnsley, this highlight. I'm feeling it. It's going to be a goal. Palacios, Rodriguez, Araujo, surely. No, I don't know why he's shooting there. I'm happy so far. Let's say that to the lads. Anea's got to throw in and throws it to St. Gary to Vasilj. It is Vasilj, yeah. Vasilj has it, plays it across to Rodriguez to Vasilj, to Manea, Simic. Oh, it's beautiful. Overloads over here. Great ball through to Simic. Plays it across to Araujo. Should have been 3. Oh, surely now. Oh. Kalama, Sheffield United at the back. Oh no, Rodriguez whips it in. Far post. 3-0 when Ami scores. Now, we've got 2 wingers here on bad match ratings, and I thought about taking them off. I'm going to leave them on to try and get them through the bad match rating. Hopefully, they'll get a goal or an assist later on. They'll just get that, match rating up to carry their form then into future games. Rodriguez is going to get his match rating up now because he's got the assist to Ami. He makes it 3. So I might take Rodriguez off now. He's on a yellow. He's just got his assist. Going to take off Christensen on a good match rating as well. And then maybe Simic, because he's done pretty good. Let's throw on Vidovic. Just try him. Give him 30 minutes against Sheffield United when the game's pretty much over. I don't know what's going to put us on the table, though. We could be pretty high after this. Can't Bruce to get on with it. Nketiah. Hey, keepers. Mane with a throw-in. Throws it into Vidovic, who's going to hit the defender. Doesn't win the counter press either, so they're going to play out. And, okay, we're just watching Sheffield United play now. They can have it. Do whatever you want, lads. Do what you want. Just bring it in behind. Let's recover it. Go on. Here it comes. Burge has it. Plays it across to Nketiah. Not the best goalkeeping. 3-1. Vidovic on the counter-attack. Runs away with it. Is he going to find somebody else? Does plays the Vasilj to Ryan Yates. Yatesy back to Vidovic. Vidovic goes through 1-on-1. Surely shot accuracy so good. And there we are. Highlight here for Sheffield United. Ball is wide. This is on key highlights, by the way. There's a lot of highlights. I don't know what's going on. They get through. It's easy. Just clear it, Vasilj. Just clear it. It's 2 strikers up there somewhere. Oh, what are you doing? Uh-oh. Now, clear it. There's 2 strikers waiting for it. Oh, terrible clearance. If they score, it's going to be an interesting finish. I'm going to have to go to the defensive tactic if they do get one. Ryan Kent's. Burge. What a save from Rossi that was. Naya throws it into Vidovic, who's not going to get to. It's going to stay in, though. Wisdom Ami gets it. He's going to play it across to the centre-back, I hope. Nope, he's going to play it on the line to nobody and gives it away. So, Wisdom, mate. Not very wise, were you there? Come on, let's go. Manea into Ryan Yates. Ryan Yates to Vidovic. To Vasilj. And we've got a nice little overlap. There's always 2 players seem to be open. So, okay, now he's going to go man mark him. Yeah, good. Moving around left back. Okay, well, left back was a bit high, actually. Palacios, Vidovic. It's going to go through 1-on-1. His shot is not on target this time. And that is it, 3-1 victory. That game took ages to get through. I don't know why. Well done, lads, going for us. A lot of highlights in that one. See you in a second for the Spurs game. Welcome back. We did win the FA Cup game midweek, or between the 2 games. So what I was thinking is we might actually look at incorporating the FA Cup games in this season, in the series, because, I mean, yeah, let's make sure you can see the whole league table again. Hang on. Look at that. I mean, I vanished. I could just move myself around, but it's just easy for you to see. So you can see, look at the league table, that we are in a very good position. And, I mean, I just can't see us touching wood. I cannot see us get dragged into that relegation battle. I just can't. Burnley on 18 points. We might get close. Like, we might start to plummet a little bit in the form morale, but I think we'll be okay in the end. So with that being said, let's incorporate the FA Cup. Like, we just beat Norwich at home, which was a pretty obviously comfortable game for us. We get Aston Villa away in the 5th round. If we can beat them, we go into the quarterfinals. So who knows? So I think next episode, I don't know if I'll do. I think it looks a bit too close, if I'm honest, with how things are going. So I might try and play the Villa one off camera, but then we'll come back for like the quarterfinal and a league match and go through like that, because the league table is looking very good for us right now. And we'll see how things go today. I've got some players back. Nice. So let's throw in Aina and him on the bench. Raphael was our main centre-back, wasn't he? But I don't know. Maldonado and Ami, I'm quite happy with those 2 right this second as a pair. So I'm not going to put him straight back in. I'm going to keep Maldonado in. Let's see how this team gets on here. The only change really is at right wing. Elias is going to come in, who could be a good player, but he's just not developing. Doesn't fancy it, apparently. So let's see how we get on today's game. The manager says, media comments. Yeah, I've started to let him take. I accidentally made him take one team talk, and we won like 5-0. So I thought, okay, I'll go back to letting the assistant do it for a bit. and it's worked ever since. So we'll keep going back to that for a little bit. But we know we do know if things ever get tight or get close in the series at any point, we can always go back to doing it ourselves. So Mané throws it straight to the opposition. Good lads. Son has it, and could be a problem. Human Son, near post, and it's wide. Said Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang playing for them, but it's not. It's Højbjerg, isn't it? And they're going to play out from the back of Tottenham. Bentancur and Skip linking up. Son gets it, plays it through to Reguilon, and they beat us with their 2 wide players. Yes, Rossi, good save, good lads. I hear it's going to be thrown into. No, it might be. Oh, it's not a penalty. Bentancur, they carry on. It looked close to being a penalty, didn't it? It's going to probably be a Tottenham highlight though. Anyway, Højbjerg, they link up. Bentancur, Son. Oh, maybe a counter attack. Simic into Elias. Play the ball, Elias. Give the ball to somebody else. Plays it across. Palacios, surely. Play it across again. Simic. Oh, saves it. Mané heads this to Mepham, and they're going to clear it. Wisdom, good lad. Maldonado, Rodriguez. I mean, he's like the more physical, proper centre back. You've got like the ball player there. Oh dear, they're in. Oh dear. Son. As across. Skip. Højbjerg. Surely we can defend this now. We've forced them back. Oh, disappointing. Where are you going? Just let Højbjerg go. Pedro. Goal. The goal scorer's playing a Ramdot role, incidentally. For those of you that are interested in that. So we owe Tottenham. Yeah, we owe them. Come on, lads. 2-foot challenges. Elias, you're useless. Get off the pitch. His theme song, incidentally, has come on the old headphones here. So, just for those that are interested. I'll be there for you. Come on, Aina. Just brought Aina on it right back. And he's caused a mistake, I suppose, in some form. Araujo to Palacios to Rodriguez. Araujo surely gives it to Christensen. Not sure that's the right thing to do. Christensen plays it back to Rodriguez. This is a very slow build-up. Sangare shoots surely. Might be the highlight. Aina. Sangare. Here we go, maybe now. Barassi. Rodriguez. What a finish, Rodriguez. Santiago Rodriguez with an unbelievable strike. It was quite central, so I think maybe the goalkeeper should have done slightly better, but it's a goal and it's 1-1. We'll have a look at this again. Comes out, and I don't know who's in goal. Banana. Let's have a look at this. Oh, goalkeeper error, surely. Looks quite central, that is. 1-1. Come on. It's a ball, so I'm not going to change the game. I'm just going to leave it as it is. Because if we were to win this game, we'd have a chance of getting, pushing late for Europa League, I think. Or Europa Conference League, rather. Christensen, come on. Plays it across. If we'd have gotten defensive, we definitely would have only drawn. Maybe we would have lost. And I collect it. Hamad, quickly get onto him. Don't let him play it to him. Good. It's gone long. Good. Sangare plays it through. Simic is through 1v1. Surely, come on, Simic. You've been good recently. Yes, come on. Come on, Barnsley. Come on. Right. Defensive. Demon player could defend. Pressing forward support. Time waste all the way. Yeah, Simic is growing on me a lot. There was points in the season where he just dropped completely. Sangare, yeah, good. Caught them in transition. Back to all over the place. Finish 1-1. 2-1. A win for Barnsley Football Club. 2-1 away from home to Tottenham. That was special, lads. Well done. Just to think that at one point in this season, I thought we were going to repeat the same season as last season. That ain't happening now. So that result takes us above Tottenham in the league. That's incredible. So we're on 35. So right now we are 17 points clear of the relegation zone, and we're only 7 points short of the Europa Conference League. So what a turnaround. Unbelievable Barnsley Football Club. I love it. Right then, next episode. If we beat Aston Villa, it'll be whoever we get in the quarterfinals and a league match. If we lose to Aston Villa, I'm thinking maybe City and Chelsea City, and then we'll just come back for Liverpool, Brighton, Arsenal as an end of season sort of episode, because I can't see us being too much trouble, to be honest. So that's what we're going to do next. Hopefully you're happy with that. And thank you again to everybody for the series. It's going incredibly well. We're moving along. We're actually looking pretty good. We're looking very good all of a sudden, out of nowhere. So I'm really happy with how things are going. The transfers have been good. Like I said, in the summer, we're going to sell nearly all these players and get all the money back and make the finances be pretty good. Right now we're minus 15, 16, it's whatever. This will all be gone easily back up to normal levels once the end of season money comes in anyway. But then also we've got a load of players to get rid of, so we'll be all right. And that's going to be the episode. Thank you very much for watching. Hope you're enjoying the series, and I'll see you next time.